Let's see who shows up. Tuesday, June 18th, Papa Francisco. That's the name of this episode. Warning, Papa Francisco comments are way bigger. I'm gonna leave a like. I watched highlights from every game today. Belgium lost. Some of the Belgian players looks pretty damn good. Euro scores.
Here are the group stages.
Belgium was looking really good. Ukraine couldn't score a single point. That was embarrassing. But there's been a lot of shutouts so far. Who's playing next? The Euro's exciting this year. We also will congratulate the Boston Celtics this episode. Just get it over with. The NBA season's done. Tuesday the 18th today, 2 games. Portugal at Chesnia. How do you get hose? Why do I want to look like this? I don't know. Deep questions, guys. The Poland's and Netherlands game, didn't watch it. Denmark, Slovenia, didn't look at it. Of course, yeah, I looked at the Serbia-England game. Italy, Albania, 2-1. Was that actually the closest game? Poland, Netherlands, 2-1. 2-1 is close. 5-1 Germany over Scotland. Blowout Spain 3-0. Blowout over Croatia. You lost by more than one. You're probably demoralized. What? I'm gonna count them out. I don't think Belgium will recover. They'll be spiraling losses. Let's check my radio at 11:50 in the morning. I'm late to today's episode. You want to see the bald part? You want to see the bald parts? Okay. Get some more. You happy now? Grew up listening to Michael Jackson before he had his accident. Yeah, you can send me the socks, but not shampoo. Weird Al Yankovic. Okay. I'm more like Carrot Top, but think whatever you want, guys. Think of my age group. Weird Al Yankovic, that guy was your daddy's comedy. Your daddy's comedy. I do have props. I keep my props. I always have props, bro. Gallagher had props. So Weird Al Yankovic, bro, he's too busy banging on a tambourine or some shit. He's actually playing a musical instrument, which I don't do that. Okay. Carrot Top doesn't fucking sing. Okay? Think about that, okay? I'm not here to sing. Let's check the radio. It had that wonderful noise. That's why I got one earplug. Happy Otter. Plant this tree, you will harvest more than 3,000 houses within 3 hours. Tree for housing, trees for houses. This guy's a wizard and he's building trees and houses. You guys can't handle. You don't deserve the fluffy head. I look like the doctor from Back to the Future. End of story. End of story. I don't know who Great Scott is, so I don't curse him like that. Donald Duck likes you. Donald Duck wants. He's gay. He's gay. Donald Duck loves everybody now. Yeah. I smoke 3 packs a day easily. Occasionally 4 packs a day. Nah, I don't think I've hit 5 yet. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. My name is Ted, means God's gift. Everybody who says they are God's gift wishes they were me. They wish they were me. Oh, that's right. My brother claims that God's gift shit. No, that's what my name means. Sorry. I'm not charging my phone. Let me swipe up and look at the battery. A 61%. No, yesterday. I can't see what I'm showing you. I need to look at that. I'm watching my own show. At the Papa Francisco. It's 2 a.m., guys. If you call that a dread, all you do is eat one razor up the back. That's it. Just go. Just go. I love shaving the back of my head. I try not to drink beer. If I'm around women, bro, if it's time to be around women, I'm gonna drink I'll be drinking. Trust me. I'm not gonna be in a drinking contest. If she's out drinking me, that's it. I'm done. I'm not even looking at her anymore. I'll be drinking around the girls because I stop drinking as soon as you nab them. As soon as you're bagging one, stop. She'll be like, "Oh, why are you so serious all the time?" Girl, I was drunk when we met. I mean, when I got married, I was drinking I was drinking, but after I got married, I didn't need to drink anymore because I was already hitting it. This is the best version of me anybody can see. Okay, so this is what I look like when the girls come around. Gotta see the best version of me. Oh hell no! Should I put chat on the screen to see what happens? There's chats coming up. Nice armpit. There you go.
Finals ended last night. And if you want drama, if you want games,
The Andrew Dice Clay thing.
you get none of that. You got none of that. Dallas pulled essentially what Boston did, although not as dramatic. The Celtics just didn't bother showing up in Game 4. The Mavericks said, "Okay, hold our beer," and they never let, not a second, not 1-0, not
Well, this is how I.
3, never have a lead. And they go down. And for those of us that are haters of Kyrie or
This is fucking normal, bro.
Kyrie, and all those morons on television and radio and woke podcasters. No, the Boston Fit. Remember Kendrick Perkins? We talked about this. Kendrick Perkins, who supposedly knows the Boston Fit.
I got long arms, but they can barely reach.
Said he wanted the fans to not boo Kyrie because he was worried that Kyrie was going to be motivated. Oh, Kyrie was motivated. And he pooped his diaper. 5 of 16. 5 of 16 for Kyrie Irving in the game last night.
Yeah, Alex.
As he was El Stinko. 15 points.
How many likes do I got, guys? You want to count for me? If you tell me how many likes I got, I'll bring out Dory. You know what? Name a video game for an edit. Why would you name a car for an edit? Nobody wants to talk about. Am I Scotty Kilmer? Rev up your engines! I'm not. I was just watching some Grand Theft Auto 4, but there's no action. Where's the goddamn car action? No, there's nothing.
All indications are that there is no quarterback battle. Is it true that Russell Wilson has his feet up on the ottoman?
Yeah, Russell Wilson doesn't have to perform on till week 6 possibly. They're running Justin Fields. Russell Wilson will be playing this year. Pittsburgh Steelers schedule.
Here's the upcoming schedule for the Steelers
Probably,
between August 9th, 2024 and January 5th, 2025.
Yeah, January 5th, Russell Wilson will probably play versus the Bengals. December 1st, he could play the Bengals. He's not going to miss the Bengal game. So, it's just the first half of the season. Russell's not going to play the Bills. I don't think he's played the Bills very often. But, he's been in the... I don't know who he played. How many games exactly he had in Denver? Steelers have 3 road games. They play at the Lions, at the Falcons, at the Broncos. So by week 4, he could be playing his former team. Dude, he's not gonna do anything until week 4. If the Steelers Broncos week 4, that's a big game. That's a big game. And it's on the road in Denver, which the Steelers don't like going to Denver. They will do anything within their power to not play there. That's right. Remember that Tim Tebow in the playoffs? They don't like playing in Denver. And this is a regular season week 4 matchup. I'm going to take the Steelers to beat Denver on week 4. That's not a long shot. That's just regular life. They don't play the Seahawks this year because they played 2 years ago. Yeah, last year. Steelers beat the Seahawks. I remember I circled the Super Bowl rematch, Super Bowl 42, right? The Super Bowl 42.
One moment. Here's what I found.
Giants and Patriots. Plays next dude playing Popeye on NES. That's not Popeye. My gender is my gender. I'm a man, and I only like women. I think men are cheap, and talk is cheaper. Oh wait, men are cheaper than talk. That's right. You can say some cheap shit. All the men at my show, they're cheaper than the shit they're saying. You're not worth the shit you're saying, bro. I used to get girls in here. Hey man, where the girls at, man? I used to get the girls in here. I'm just saying. You creeping the girls out. Don't you see the girls? You're surrounded by girls, man. There's more girls in the United States than men. And if you don't want one of our American women, there's a man coming across the border to make your woman happy. You know, I like army chicks, so. Damn, I could be playing my video game now. Let's take my boots off. You're not 8 years old. You're 8 years old, go away. Get a profile pic. You're 8 years old. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. You failed life, bro. You failed life. Is this the after school special, bro? Is this an after school special? No. Is this Nicktoons? Are you watching fucking Nicktoons at 6 a.m.? No. Okay. Y'all a bunch of liars. Y'all a bunch of liars, and there's a bunch of people pretending to be children. I'm not interested in you. Because words are cheap and men are cheaper. You use cheap words. Why would I be interested? I graduated high school. I don't want to hang out with dropouts, so fuck off. Okay? I graduated high school, so I hang out with those people. And I played on the football team, so you can relate. You have a chance. Play football, join the army, graduate high school, or not. We'll go hang out, go sleep in the damn gutter. Okay. Go sit in the street. Go actually outside. Go outside for rest because you're taxed out, bro. I'm in school. I get my schooling every day. YouTube. You get classes on YouTube, you moron. You trying to learn some shit from me? Yeah, I know. That's why I bring it every day. I bring the facts every day from San Francisco. I tell you, it's really nice here. But think what you want. Think it whatever you want, okay? Too much competition here, okay? Maybe you'll make it on the team somewhere else. Yeah. Whoa!
First tonight, disturbing new details in the murder of a family of four who had been missing in Hudson. Just hours ago, detectives wrapped up another day of searching a home on Nottingham Trail in Hudson. It belongs to a man now charged with first-degree murder. And this is Nighttime. I'm Dave Wayne.
And I'm Carolina Reed. An arrest affidavit says Roy Atwood admitted to killing the mother and father and saying all four bodies were burned in a fire pit.
10 Tampa-based Chris Hurst is in Atlanta Lakes at the Pasco County Detention Center tonight, where he's still in jail as we speak. Chris, we learned a lot from that affidavit today.
And Dave and Carolina, that affidavit is quite horrific. The detective writes that Roy Atwood, charged so far with one count of murder, as you said, admitted to them to killing the parents of this family. That's Philip Zillia and Rain Mancini. A friend told deputies that in a video call with Atwood, he could see the bodies of adults and children.
If there wasn't evil in this world, we wouldn't have to pray as much.
Pasco County detectives spent a third straight day scouring Rory Atwood's home east of Hudson.
It is a difficult case, and this will be an ongoing case, and there's a lot of things that we still have to run down and a lot of things that we still have to solve.
The medical examiner still hasn't confirmed that the sets of human remains found in Atwood's fire pit are in fact Philip Zillia, Rain Mancini, 6-year-old Karma Zillia, and 5-year-old Philip Zillia III. Atwood told detectives he killed the couple after a fight last Wednesday and burned their bodies, but told a friend he killed all 4 members of the family. And deputies found no marks or injuries on Atwood showing a fight took place.
The problem with the heat damage is that it breaks DNA into itty-bitty pieces.
David Middleman runs Othram Labs, which tests DNA samples for law enforcement to identify human remains. He says fire chemically damages DNA, making it harder to confirm who it is.
And so if the DNA is in small fragments or it isn't really recognizable as proper DNA, it can be hard to read that DNA using today's technology and equipment.
It's not clear what exactly else detectives may be looking for on the property. Atwood told a friend he killed the couple on the porch, which later smelled of chlorine.
It'll be a challenge to work the case, but it's not impossible. It can be done. Medical examiners and coroners can do what's called a comprehensive ID, look at all the circumstantial evidence together.
Yep. Ronaldo. I gotta listen to Ronaldo.
Portugal begin their campaign against Czechia. Cristiano Ronaldo set to become the first player to feature in 6 Euros. Ruben
€6?
Full of praise for Ronaldo today.
I know I've heard this guy's
He
name.
represents inspiration. He represents that everything is possible. He represents that you can dream and you can achieve it. He represents a lot of things, but mainly I would like to say that it's obviously a pleasure to have him with us, because more than all these little things or big things, I could say, represents him being with us in this moment of his career. He represents to us that he really wants to win again, and he's our captain, and obviously we follow him till the end.
Well, Portugal's training sessions in Germany have been attracting thousands of fans. At 39 years old, Ronaldo's still in the spotlight, Alexi.
Yeah, I mean, look, he is one of the greatest players ever to play the game, and with that comes incredible scrutiny and intensity. As far as his teammates, I don't doubt that they like him. But, what are they going to say in a public setting where he's already on the team? He's too old. We're better off without him, and the players and the federation and the coach are too afraid to say that. I'm not saying that's the situation, but we expect in a press conference to say that. Having said that, the dynamic within this team, I think, is fascinating, and we're not going to know what's happening inside, but ultimately where he plays on the field, when.
The thing that stands out to me in this game, obviously, is Jude Bellingham's goal, but that's zero. That's zero for that clean sheet for England, as we talked about them being frail defensively. Especially because we were talking about the defensive line in the pregame, that we were a little bit worried that they didn't have a lot of familiarity between each other and how they were going to move as a group. But to your point that you said, Stu, Gahey in particular, I thought was very solid, and sometimes it's an art in itself to not try to do anything more than you should. And I thought he played a very solid.
Don't do more than you should.
He faced too many of those transition moments. Now, whether that was Serbia's lack of pace to find that
Serbia's lack.
Also, it was a combination of England built out of a back three.
England built.
Tucked in from that right-hand
England
side.
built.
They played kind of a box in the middle, kept Saka and Foden wide, and Trippier would actually push up on the left-hand side so Foden could come inside if he needed to. But in turn, I think that what ended up happening is that Harry Kane got very isolated in the middle, where there were so many bodies, but then they didn't get enough crosses into the box. And
crosses in the box.
Into the possession and being part of the build-up. So I think what Gareth Southgate did was prioritize being very solid defensively, having two holding midfielders in there, the back three behind him, and then making sure that they had width, but I didn't think there was as dynamic as I would have expected in the final third.
So, based on what you're saying, they've got room to grow.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a good thing. We're getting some shots here. That's Alexander Mitrovic from
Manchester United.
Getting after it. Excited scenes there. And the question I have for you, Mo, is about Jude Bellingham, because he comes in with a lot of hype. Right? He's doing commercials with Leo Messi. He's getting commercials that are just for himself. Yeah, exactly. Things are kind of shifting now, and he was a La Liga player this season.
Game 5 Stanley Cup today.
Young players, only 20 years old, live up to the hype, and maybe in some ways exceed the hype, and he scores the winner tonight.
I have yet to see a moment in this young man's career, Jude Bellingham, where he's shied away from the occasion or not been ready for the occasion. Going to Real Madrid, we thought was going to be, maybe he has to grow into this role and grow into assuming responsibility and winning the respect of his teammates. Goes in there, hits the ground running. Every step of the way every step that he's taken in his career seems to be the right one.
Ohio.
The international scene.
Ohio.
Some of the last years as well. He just seems to be mature, ready for the occasion, takes his goal really well, drops a little bit deeper at times to play alongside Declan Rice and kind of set the tempo and provide a little bit of a security blanket in possession. He's such a cool character in terms of what he can bring to this team, and he's a superstar that just has not shied away from the occasion.
And it seems really humble, too. Yeah, I think one of the things I'm interested to see and continue to watch here throughout the tournament is when you see players that are stars at the club level, but then with the national team have to be an elevated type of star. Jude Bellingham went in with a ton of expectations, pressure, everything that comes with being a $100 million plus type of player. But at Real Madrid, there's Vinicius, there's Rodrigo, there's Modric, there's Kroos. There's guys that take a little bit of that pressure off of you with their experience and their ability. I think with England, he knows that for England to go deep in the tournament, he has to be the guy. And I didn't worry about could he do it. I'm interested to see the deeper the tournament goes where teams really key in on him. But again, as Mo's point, he starts the goal deep. He's the one driving the team forward. He's the guy on the end of the cross, and he's just hammering that ball home. So impressive in a moment that's the difference. And who else?
Who else but you? Yeah, I think we'll be saying that a lot. So we're gonna get hopefully some interviews here pretty quick. But I want to get into the group standings and just give an updated look at that. We got Group C. England is on top with 3 points. Denmark with that 1-1 draw against Slovenia, so they're on 1, and then Serbia with 0 with the loss. I think what's interesting, Mo, is that England and Denmark play next. So now you're going to have a Denmark team that needs a result. A draw could be enough, and they're going to play against Serbia in the last group stage game, and I can see who gets second or potentially third. But now the hunger changes a little bit once you have a game under your belt, and I wonder how Denmark's going to respond. And
guys, I want to play my game.
Would you make any adjustments to this team? For England?
I got to stop the stream to play my game.
I don't think so, man.
So, thanks for watching.
Center midfield, are you sticking with Alexander Arnold?
I was going to say maybe that's
Whoa, what's that?
Could change out and get young Mano on the pitch and get him some experience in this competition. But beyond that, continuity is important, and getting points on the board.
What's that?
These 3 points are vital. You can't take them off the board now. So
Eggs.
England sitting in a good position if they get a draw, let's say against.
Yo, bro, put some blood in the chat, bro. Now I'm looking for the blood. Let's go with some blood speed run. I'm shook, bro. The blood's got me shook. I want to play my video game. Or do I? Do I? Yeah. I'll see you guys later.